Hello everyone, welcome back to Philip's Bowling Channel. Today I have a ball from the archives, from the closet, that I haven't used in a while, but I figured I'd make a review on. That is the Storm Pitch Blue. Now obviously this is a continuation on the Pitch series, and this came to the US market 2 years after the Pitch Black. Now compared to the Pitch Black, it has the same capacitor core, but instead of the Control solid urethane, this is Control pearl. Now, this ball really didn't see much use, right? I think the only recorded example of this being thrown on the PBA Tour is as a spare ball. Why is that? Well, the pearl cover stock in the Pitch Blue just didn't hold surface very well. And this is something that I've noticed as I've occasionally pulled this out and thrown it. I just don't think this lasted very long in terms of cover stock usability, because the important thing with urethane is that it hooks early. Surface helps with that. If your urethane can't hold surface, then it doesn't become very useful, right? It very quickly turns into a marble and will just skate through the pins. This has a tendency of doing that because, I believe, of the pearl additive that they added to this cover stock. However, because I still own it, I figured why not make a review on it, see what it does. Now, obviously, I have to compare it against stuff. So I have my purple hammer and my black hammer 78D. All three of these have been reset to 500 grit. I've thrown about 3 or 4 shots in practice with each of them. So let's see what the Pitch Blue does on the wings. All right, so Pitch Blue. Let's see how it rolls. I'm gonna stand right about 20. I'm looking at 10. I don't know what I'm bowling on. Medium length, decent amount of volume. Don't think it's house, but let's see. All right, I might need to move in a little just to kind of control this. I want to say it's like 38, 39 feet, but that looked pretty good. Hooked early, didn't do anything too crazy, so that's not too bad. All right. Nice spare shot. All right. Let's make sure we towel this off. Honestly, I don't know if you can see it. You can already see kind of the sheen. That's after maybe 6 shots. So let's move 2 left. Same area, get it out to about the same place. Let's see what happens. That was better. Pretty good shot. Reaction's nice. Looks pretty good. Not having to do too much. Throw it again. All right. Towel it off. You can even feel it, like it feels a little bit slimy. Strange. This is 500 grit, it shouldn't be, but it's what I said before in the intro. I think this pearl cover stock just doesn't hold surface. Let's throw another shot. That's in. Well, I missed in on that one. It almost held pocket though. Kind of tugged it at the bottom. but not bad. I'm gonna throw probably like 2 or 3 more shots. And then we'll go probably to the purple hammer, because I think that'll be the biggest difference. Also make sure to get some lane level footage. Alrighty. Let's say one more strike shot in each lane, then we'll go to the black hammer, which I think is the most comparable. Alright. Stand on 22. Let's go. That's pretty good. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Despite all that I've said about it, looks pretty good. Throwing it well. But again, like, maybe it's just this kind of bottom portion, but I mean, it already looks like it's losing its surface. And I've thrown it for not even a game, really. All right, let's give it another shot. Another good one. I grabbed it. Grab that one at the bottom. Almost made it. But not quite. All right, one more shot. And then we'll move on to the black hammer and see what it does. All right. One more good shot. Maybe. Yeah. That time I rolled it. All right. So, we're gonna stand in the same spot with a black hammer, and we'll see what the difference is on the lanes. Let's go work on that. All right, black hammer. Gonna stand in roughly the same spot. Gonna try and throw it in roughly the same area, and we'll see what moves I have to make in comparison to the pitch blue. Whoa. To be fair, that one I did get further out, and I grabbed it a little, but that hooked way more. So let's reset, throw another shot, kind of go for it again. Fell off that shot. Yeah. That one I got at full speed, even though I fell off. I didn't grab it at all. And that hooked a good 5 boards more. And the core is a little weaker in the black hammer, not by much, but it is. So I'm gonna move, let's move 2 left. Move my target and see where I end up with this. Yeah, that's better. You can kind of see though where it's a pitch. I can play really, really straight. This one requires a little bit more swing on whatever I'm bowling on. And again, I don't know if it's just a trick of the light. Might be a color difference, to be fair. This doesn't look shiny in the same way that, let me wipe it off. Really wipe it. That this does. Like if you look at the top, especially like where these lights are, it looks really shiny. All right, throw the black hammer again. Stand about here. That's pretty good. Yeah, these are 2 very different urethane balls. That black hammer is really digging in and going. Alrighty, let's throw one more shot with the black, and then we'll get the big daddy purple hammer. Throw that too. Alrighty. I gotta keep it in the oil a little bit, because if I get it out, it dries. All right. So I think that there's really a profound difference, even between this, which technically the pitch, this isn't of the same hardness as a 78D. This is much softer, and this digs a whole hell of a lot more. So let's get Big Daddy on here and see what we can do with the purple hammer. Alrighty. All right, I have my purple hammer. I'm gonna stand in the same spot with the black hammer, although I expect it's going to hook off the planet. So I'm standing right about 24. Oh yeah. Not a chance. Not a damn chance that was gonna make it up. Alright. I mean, I'm probably gonna move. I think move 3 off that, to be honest. So now I'm standing on 27. Wow. Yeah, purple isn't even in the same class as those two. Not even close to each other. But we're gonna keep moving left and see what I can do with it. Alrighty, second shot with the purple hammer. We're gonna move to about 2. That's maybe it. Yeah. Little swing now with the purple hammer. That looks pretty good. So another shot with this one. See what I can do. Alrighty. So we're on now 29. I think it's gonna overhook. Yep. A little too much rotation. But I mean, you can see the difference. Like, black hammer versus pitch blue, really big. But purple hammer versus pitch blue, they aren't even in the same category. I'm actually gonna throw the pitch on the line. I'm throwing the purple, and let's see what happens with it. My prediction, it's gonna go 60 feet and never hook. Alrighty, so pitch blue on the same line that I'm throwing the purple hammer. I kind of missed, but yeah, it doesn't even matter. I missed badly, and it does not matter at all. That ball is never hooking from that spot. But let's do it one more time, just to prove it. All right, let that reset. Doesn't stand a chance. I mean, it makes sense, right? But comparing pitch blue, purple hammer, again, they are not in the same category. So one more shot with the purple. Give it a final rip. And then we'll wrap this up. All right. Pretty decent shot, but carry down's a bastard. But yeah, I mean, massive, massive difference comparing this to that. Alrighty. Alright, so final debrief. I don't think the pitch blue is necessarily a bad ball. I think it can have some decent ball reaction. The problem is on PBA level patterns, because I don't know what's out there, it feels like a 8-ish to 1, 39, 40 foot, like not super hard. Not like giga easy, but you know. I feel like this gets worse the more oil is in front of it. Unlike something like the black hammer, where this is able to play on patterns that have 30 plus mils. This, I think, would heavily struggle, and I think it would lose its surface even faster. Like, just feeling it, it could also just be the chemistry, but this already feels like it's lost most of its teeth, whereas the black hammer, I can still feel, like you can even hear it. There's a little bit more teeth still on this. And I think that showed on the lane too. I was able to play a couple boards further left, which honestly could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage, it depends on the pattern. But I was able to play a little bit further left with this, have a little bit more swing, whereas with this, I basically had to pipe it directly up 10, maybe swing it a little bit, but it just doesn't have the teeth for PBA level patterns like the pitch black does. So I think that's ultimately why it failed. And to be fair, none of the pitches outside of the fast pitch and obviously the pitch black were really successful bowling balls. This was just one in a long line of attempted pitch black successors that sucked, that just didn't see much use. And I think it's pretty obvious why, looking at the lane level stuff. It just never had the teeth to really dig on PBA level patterns. But I think it's an interesting part of history, an interesting kind of era back when urethane usage on the tour overall was way lower, simply because it hadn't been really thought of as a strategy. But anyways, I'm Philip. Thank you for watching the video if you have come this far, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.